Sports Network is on the air. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kenny Masterson coming to you live from Elsberry, Missouri, where tonight we're going to see a baseball game between your hometown Elsberry Indians and the Wellsville Tigers. And so let's take a break here real quick. I've been working too hard already.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings of electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Okay, we are back. Do a little pregame show here. Well, I guess before we get into that, I want to mention that last couple of games there's been some problems. Like I said, the Clopton game that we had, I was not able to be there because of a family emergency. And I figured my wife was a little more important in these ball games, so I was at the hospital with her. The last game that I was going to do at North Callaway, got over there, and the got everything all set up, and the computer wouldn't come on. And I worked with it for about an hour and a half because I get to the games real early, and I had everything all set up, and the computer would not come on. And I called it a few choice words, and I beat on it, and other people beat on it, and it wouldn't work. And so had to take it into the shop. It's been fixed twice since then and still doesn't work. It's still in the shop. So I'm on my personal computer now. Hopefully it's going to work. Another new thing that I'm trying tonight, I don't think I'll need it, but I'm just trying it out anyway. We have problems a lot whenever the cell signal isn't good. And I know you guys have seen the stream buffering and go out, and I know the Orchard Farm games were really bad about that. So what I'm doing now is I'm recording these games onto a flash drive at the same time that I'm live streaming them. So if for whatever reason the live stream doesn't work right, the games are being recorded, and whenever I get home at night after the game, then I will download them onto YouTube. And so hopefully, if everything works out right, then it'll be just like you'll be able to see the game even better because it's recorded straight through the computer instead of having to go through the cell signal. However, you won't see it live. That's the biggest disadvantage. But anyway, let's get into the pregame show right now. The matchup tonight is the 2-7 Elsberry Indians versus the 6-1 Wellsville Tigers. Elsberry this year as a team, they've managed to only get 3 runs per game while allowing 8.1 runs per game. Wellsville they've scored 10.9 runs per game, and they've only allowed 3.1. So this may not be an evenly matched game right here, but we shall see. The all-time record, though, shows Elsberry leading in the last 8 games. Elsberry's leading 7-1. So traditionally, Elsberry wins this game. The last meeting was on the 17th of April of 2017, and Elsberry won that game 9-8. Tonight, go over a little batting average that for Elsberry. Overall, this year, the team has a batting average of 193. They've made 250 plate appearances, been at bat 218 times. They've managed to get 42 hits. They've drawn 25 walks, and they've struck out 66 times. Into pitching, overall as a team, the team itself has pitched 55 innings. They've faced 298 batters, thrown 1,026 pitches, and as a team, they have an ERA of 4.836, and the batting average against the team is .273. Stephen Bodecker has been the number one pitcher so far for Elsberry this year. He's got a 2-2 record, and he has faced 99 batters, and he's pitched 246 pitches and has an ERA of only 1.254, and batting average against him is .213. So he has been by far Elsberry's best pitcher. He is not pitching tonight. I'll get into the starting lineup here in a bit, but let's take a break right now.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, we are back. I think we got, well, they always start these games earlier than what they say they're going to. It's supposed to be a 5 o'clock game, but they almost always start them between 5 and 10 till. So I'm going to be ready for them tonight. So let's just get into the starting lineup. And the starting lineup, much like the pregame show, if you've got a business, then I'd like to talk to you. This is a good business opportunity for you to get in here and sponsor this pregame and the starting lineup. And so if that's what you'd like to do, or to even talk about it, give us a call at the Elsberry Democrat, and we'll be glad to give you the information. So let's get ready for the starting lineup now.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Okay, starting tonight for the visiting Wellsville Tigers, we have number 14, Ethan Burton. He'll be pitching. Number 1, Benjamin Burton. He'll be playing shortstop. Batting third, number 22, Isaac Ussery. He will be playing first base. Batting fourth, number 20, Clayton Ebers, second base. Batting fifth, number 13, Alex Stewart, center field. Batting sixth, number 29, Cameron Huff. He'll be catching. Batting seventh, number 32, Colin McCoy. He'll be in right field. Batting eighth, number 15, Roger Yelton. He'll be playing third base. And designated hitter tonight is Leighton Maskey, number 21. Hollensteiner will be playing center field, and I'm not sure which Hollensteiner that is. There's two of them, and they didn't give me a first initial, which it wouldn't make any difference anyway because the first initial is J on both of them. I think it's like Jacob and Jason. So, not sure which one's out there. It's number 16 anyway. All right, and a starting lineup for your hometown Elsberry Indians. Batting first tonight and playing shortstop, number 10, Stephen Bodecker. Batting second, catching, number 24, Jake Reimel. Batting third, number 30, pitching, Garrick Hill. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 28, Stone. Batting fifth, right fielder, number 23, Kobe Twellman. Batting sixth, number 8, Cody Thornhill, left field. Batting seventh, number 20, Bo Henry, center field. Batting eighth, number 5, Eli Gladney, third base. Designated hitter is batting ninth is number 17, Reed. And Shaw will be playing second base. He's number 18. That is the starting lineup for your Elsberry Indians. Now, I have not seen any umpires show up yet. That might be a good thing. They might get the game going right. But either way, let's go ahead and take another break here.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, we are back. And still, no umpires. I mean, it's really not time yet, but they always start these games early. So I think I actually have all my stuff together. Here I am ready for the game, and they're not starting the game. That's kind of scary. But, well, let's see. I guess I can sing some songs or something. Nah, maybe not. How about we just waste some time here, and I'll just run through a few commercials.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home, using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players Coaches and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Here at People's Bank and Trust.
Okay, we have the umpires here, and they are out meeting with the opposing coaches, getting the ground rules down. I'll be willing to bet they all know what the ground rules are already. But I guess they got to talk about something out there. Okay. They're still out there talking amongst themselves. And we're just about 2 minutes away from when the game is supposed to start. And I guess since we don't have actual television here, then we don't have to worry too much about being on time. The television gods don't have near as much to say about these games. But let's go ahead and get a quick commercial in before the game gets started.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just assume?
All right, and we are about ready to start. We got Gary Kill out there on the mound. He's going to be getting his 8 pitches in. And I noticed my computer was cutting out just a little bit. Hopefully the recording is going to take care of all of that. And hopefully it doesn't do it anymore. I'm not going to worry about just that little bit that it was out. But coming up to bat first for Wellsville tonight will be Ethan Burton. He is their pitcher, number 14. I think they'll be ready to start here in a minute. I've been saying this for a while, but they should be ready to start here pretty quick. And here comes Ethan Burton up to bat. Like I said, number 14, he is their pitcher. Looks like he's going to be batting from the left side. First pitch by Hill is in the dirt. Ball 1. Second pitch. Ball, a little low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Three pitches, 3 balls. There was a strike called. 3-1. Line drive between second and short. Base hit. And he's heading for second. And he's in there safe. So that brings up Benjamin Burton. He is their shortstop. And he squared up the bunt and foul tipped it straight back. Strike one. And there was a foul ball out to the right side. Strike two. 0-2 on Ben Burton. Wellsville has a runner on second, nobody out. There's ball one high. Foul ball down to the Wellsville dugout. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there was ball 2. Little controversy, shouldn't say controversy, they were just asking the second base umpire's opinion on whether he went around. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1 out. Runner on second. And here's Isaac Ussery. Something-ry. Number 22, he is their first base. He's batting from the left side. And he was hit by a pitch on the first pitch. So Wellsville now has runners on first and second with 1 out. And we have Clayton Ebers up to bat, second base. And a runner goes to third, and he is in there safe. Stolen base, actually 2 stolen bases. Runner went from second to third. There's where the play was, and while that play was going on, runner on first went to second. So Wellsville has runners on second and third with 1 out. And 1 strike on the batter. Ball high. And there is ball 2. Little dribbler down the third base line, and it is rolling foul. So after all of that, the entire field and the runners and everybody just took about 50 calories out, and it was a foul ball. So we have a count of 3-2. And call strike on the outside corner. That brings up Alex Stewart, number 13. He is their center fielder, and he's batting from the left side. Runner still at second and third, 2 outs. Call strike 1. Strike 2. Alex Stewart standing there looking at him. Bet he doesn't do that this time. And Hill is ready for his pitch. And good thing I'm not in Las Vegas, because I'd have lost that bet. 3 straight pitches and a call strike 3. So, 2 runners left on. Had a hit by pitch, and 3 strikeouts. So at the end of a half an inning, we have no score.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right. First batter we have up for Elsberry this afternoon is Steve Bodecker. He is their shortstop, number 10. He will be leading it off for Elsberry tonight. And there's a throw down to second base. There's the signal for the batter to come in. So here's Elsberry's answer to the first inning. There is a strike called. And there's a ball low. 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball low, 2-2. There's a little dribbler up the first base line, little toss over to first, and they got him. So there was a 1-3 put out, 1 out. Brings up number 24, Jake Reimel, the catcher. First pitch to Reimel. He squares up to bunt to the pitcher and over to first base just in time. Another 1-3 put out. There's 2 outs for Elsberry. Brings up the pitcher, number 30, Garrick Hill. Swinging a foul ball, strike 1. High and inside, ball 1. Foul ball down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball hit hard to second base. And a throw over to first, and he is out. 5-3 put out. So 3 up and 3 down for Elsberry in the first inning. The ball was hit every time, though. They were making contact. So at the end of 1 inning, there is no score.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, coming to bat for Wellsville is Cameron Huff, catcher, number 29. Batting from the right side. Ball low. Swing and a foul tip. Count of 1-1. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1, high and outside. And there was ball 4. So in the first 2 innings, Wellsville has gotten their leadoff batter on both innings. So here comes Colin McCoy. He is number 32, their right fielder. He's batting 7th tonight. That pitch was a strike. Ball, low and outside. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-1. Runner on first. Nobody out. Ball 4. 2 in a row. Top 2 batters of second inning. So Wellsville runners on first and second. Nobody out. Brings up Roger Yelton. Number 15, third base. Squares up to bunt. Got a It was a good bunt. Went back to Gary Hill. And he tagged the runner out going to first. Meantime, the 2 runners on, they both advanced to second and third. Brings up number 21, Maskey. Leighton Maskey is the designated hitter. And he's hit by a pitch. Puts him on. So we are at the top of the batting order. And looks like they're going to have a meeting out there on the mound. Talk to Gary Hill a little bit. Looks like he might be just a little bit shook up after walking 2 batters. He struck out 3 in the first inning, but he's walked the first 2, got the second one on a bunt, and then next batter was hit by a pitch. So that brings up Ethan Burton, top of the batting order. Foul ball down to third base side. Strike 1. Next pitch is high. Ball 1. There's a fair ball. Double play. Double play. That was scored. Let's see. That'd be scored 2-3. Double play. So at the end of 1.5 innings, there is still no score.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the megabanks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Nope.
This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, we have Nicholas Stone up to bat now. Lead off Elsberry's second inning. Foul ball back behind everybody. Strike one. Another foul back behind us. Strike two. 0-2 on Nicholas Stone. Nobody out, nobody on. There's another foul ball down to third base side this time. Remains 0-2. Hard hit ball, but foul. Still 0-2. Ball one high. After all those pitches, finally one ball. Ball too high, 2-2. And a call, strike three. Brings up Colby Twellman, number 23, right field. Brings up Cody Thornhill, number 8, left field. Ball 1 in the dirt. Twelman stays on first. Got Bo Henry on deck. 1 runner on, 1 out. Fly ball to shortstop, and he's got it. And that's 2 outs. So now we have center fielder, number 20, Bo Henry up to bat. 2 outs. Twellman on first. Hard hit ball, but it's in foul territory, and it was stayed in, but it was right up against the fence. They didn't have a chance to catch it. Strike 1. Throw over to first, and Twellman's back in time. Another throw over, and he's back. Everybody getting their signals. There's the pitch, and it's foul back behind us. No balls, 2 strikes. Right up the middle, and it's through the second base, so Henry's on with a base hit, and Twellman is into second. That brings up Eli Gladney, number 5. He's at third base. Ball 1 to Gladney. Foul ball back behind us. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Henry's at first and Twellman's at second. And there's a ball to second base, and he fumbles it, and he beat it out, I believe. Yes, he did. So hard running there. And Eli Gladney is on first. And that puts Twellman on third and Henry on second. With 2 outs, Lance Reed's up to bat. He'll be batting from the left side. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball 1. Foul ball down the first baseline. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 3 runners on. Bottom of the second inning, no score. High and outside, ball 2. 2-2. Three and 2. So we have 3-2. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the second, no score. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Elsberry leaves the bases loaded after a couple of infield hits. The end of 2 innings, we have no score.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Okay, we are ready to start the 3rd inning. Going to be bringing number 1, Benjamin Burton, up to bat. He's the shortstop. He struck out his first time up. So Garrick Hill starting his 3rd inning. Ball is in there for a strike. Foul tip straight back, strike 2. That's 37 pitches so far for Garrick Hill. Ball hit up the middle. And so Benjamin Burton is on with a single. We have Isaac Ussery up to bat right now. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Takes the ball low. Runner on, nobody out. And the throw down to first was thrown away. And Benjamin Burton's just going to keep her running. And he's all the way around to third base on that throw down to first. So, with nobody out, now Wellsville has a runner on third base. Isaac Ussery is still up to bat. There is ball 2. Apparently that was ball 3 before, so he just took a walk. Brings up Clayton Ebers, second base. He struck out his first time up. Wellsville with runners on first and third, nobody out. And on a attempted steal to second, he was in there. The ball was thrown away into center field, and Benjamin Burton came in to score. So just like that, Wellsville has a score of 1-0. Clayton Evers up to bat. And there was a foul ball back behind us. Gonna fake a throw back to second base, keep him on base. And there was a wild pitch, and he's into third base. Another ball. Three balls, one strike. There was a call strike. Ball 4. So, runners on first and third, still nobody out. Alex Stewart up to bat, center fielder, number 13. Yeah, and Clayton Evers just stole second. It was there was no throw down there. It was an uncontested steal. They want to make sure that the runner stayed on third. Two balls, no strikes. That's Isaac Ussery on third base right now. Or Ussery, I'm not sure which one it is. And Alex Stewart was hit by the pitch. That's three of them in this game. So the bases are loaded for Wellsville. Still nobody out. One run is in. Ball low to Cameron Huff. He's the catcher. Ball hit up the middle. Good stop by second base. Get it over there to second base, but not in time. And one run does score. So the bases are still loaded. Nobody out. So we have a score of 2-0 Wellsville in the top of the third. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss, strike one. We have Colin McCoy up to bat now. Throw down to first from Reimel, but he's back in time. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2 called. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bases loaded. 2 runs in already. Full count. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Could use a nice triple play right now. There's ball 4. Walked a run in. That's 3 runs for Wellsville. And Coach Schaefer is out to talk to Hill now. He's on the hill talking to Hill. See what they're going to do here. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Looks like number 8, Cody Thornhill, is going to be pitching now. And Garrick Hill is going out to left field. So let's take a quick break here.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right. Another reminder here, this pitching change is another ad opportunity for your business. Right now I could be talking about your business instead of whatever that commercial was that I just did. And I'd be talking about it personally, not just electronics that nobody listens to. Well, I shouldn't say nobody listens to. Of course they listen to them. But I could be up here personally promoting your business. But anyway, like I said, we have Cody Thornhill coming in to pitch now. And Garrick Hill had about 60 to 61 pitches, something like that. 3 runs were in the third inning. He had no runs at all in the first 2 innings, but in the third inning he got in some trouble. 3 runs in, and he is responsible for all 3 runners on base right now. So we have Roger Yelton coming to bat now with no outs and the bases loaded. And he fouled it off. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball 1. Ball in play. Shortstop has it. And they got him at second base. And a run scores. So 1 out. 1 run in and 1 out. And that brings up number 21, Leighton Maskey. There is a call strike. Maskey was hit by a pitch his first time up. Ball hit hard right past third base. Another run's going to score. That brings up number 14, Ethan Burton. He is the pitcher. Still at the top of the third inning, 5-0 Wellsville. And with this batter, they've gone through the entire lineup in this inning. He is the 9th batter to bat. Little dribbler down to third base. And the ball thrown to first was high. And he had to jump off the bag and did not get him out. So we have loaded bases again. This brings up number 1, Ben Burton, shortstop. Foul tip. Ball hit the shortstop. Throw home. And the ball dropped out of Reimel's hands and the run scores. So no outs were made and 2 runs come in. So, score of 7-0, still just 1 out. Wellsville has runners on first and second. Ball hit hard into right field. Fair ball. It is down to the corner. We're going to have a 1-run score. 2 runs scored. And Ussery is in second with a stand-up double. So that brings up Clayton Ebers. He was walked earlier this inning, and he hits a long fly ball into right field. And it's a foul ball. Colby Twelman tried to get to it, but just couldn't quite make it. So Clayton Ebers batting, still just 1 out. Isaac Ussery is on second base with his double. 9 runs in this inning. There was a ball. Count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike. Foul tip, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So they have runners on first and second. Still just 1 out, and Alex Stewart up to bat. He was hit by a pitch earlier in this inning. Ball hit the second base, and it gets through. We're going to have a runner score. Throw is into third. Okay, with that run makes it 10-0. And we have Cameron Huff up to bat. High foul ball. And Nicholas Stone couldn't quite get there. And there's another foul ball. 0-2. Another foul ball over to the Elsberry dugout. Wellsville has runners on second and third. 1 out. No balls, 2 strikes on Cameron Huff. Hard hit ball to short. Throw over to first. And it's in time, but a runner does score. So with 2 outs, we have Colin McCoy up to bat, runner at third. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a strike. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. Ball hit to second base. Throws over and in time. So, with midway through the third inning, Wellsville did a bunch of damage that time. They scored 11 runs. So, at the end of 2.5 innings, the score is 11-0 Wellsville.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Okay, we have Stephen Bodecker up to bat now for the Elsberry's half of the third inning. He hit the ball back to the pitcher the first time up. First pitch was a ball. There was a call strike on the inside corner. ball hit hard up the middle. Base hit Stephen Bodecker. Now we have Jake Reimel up to bat. He also hit the ball back to the pitcher the first time up. So with Bodecker on first, Reimel up to bat. Reimel steps out of the batter's box. Throw over to first, keep Bodecker back in. Throw down to first. Not in time. Ball one on Reimel. Ball hit right to shortstop. And they got Reimel at first. Bodecker's into second, and they got Reimel at first. So 6-3 put out for Reimel. Brings up Garrick Hill. He hit out to second base his first time up. Hard hit ball into center field. And center field is there to get it. Bodecker still on second. Brings up Nicholas Stone. He struck out looking his first time up. Stone steps in, ready for the pitch. Call strike one. Call strike two. Ball hit hard down the third base line, but it is foul. Still 0-2. 2 outs. Bodecker on second. Foul tip straight back. Still 0-2. Hard hit ball into center field. Shortstop is there to get it. So at the end of 3 innings, Score is still 11-0 Wellsville.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff at the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Okay, we are ready to start the fourth inning. And I think we are going to have number 15. Number 15, Yelton, is going to be coming up to bat. Roger Yelton, third base. He is leading off Wellsville's fourth inning. Call, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. And the ball got past Reimel, but he got the throw down to first. Beautiful throw down to first and got him in time. One out. So now we have Maskey up to bat. Swing and a miss. Foul tip, strike two. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Throw down to first, and he is out. First two batters for Wellsville strike out. That brings up Ethan Burton, their pitcher. Ball hit back behind us. That is strike one. Ball one. 1-1. 2 outs. Ball gets past him. That's ball two. Ball hit to second base. Throw over to first, and it was thrown high. So with 2 outs, Ethan Burton is on first. Brings up Ben Burton, shortstop. Throw over to first, not in time. Hard hit ball out into center field, and it drops in. And had there been somebody on second, they could have gotten the lead runner, but there was nobody there. So with 2 outs, Wellsville has 2 runners on now. Brings up Isaac Ussery. Scored. So a stand-up double for Ussery. With 2 outs, that makes a score 12-0. Runners on second and third. Foul ball. Another strike. Another foul ball. We have 1 ball and 2 strikes on Clayton Evers. 2 outs. Ball 2. He wanted to swing at that one. High fly ball to second base. And he's got it for the 3rd out. So, halfway through the 4th inning, Wellsville tacked on another run there. It is 12-0, Wellsville over Elsberry in the 4th inning.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these 2 schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Okay, we are back for the bottom of the 4th inning. And we have Colby Twellman up to bat now. He reached his first time up, made it all the way to third base. Swing and a miss. High fly ball into center field. And he's there to get it. 1 out. Brings up Cody Thornhill, left field. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. It was ball two. Ball hit the shortstop, and he fumbled it, and Cody Thornhill is on base. Okay, that brings up Bo Henry. He reached his first time up in the second inning. Ball hit hard between short and third. Henry's on with a single. He advances Thornhill to second. So with one out, Elsberry has runners on first and second. Eli Gladney up to bat. Ball hit right to second base. So there was a force out on Henry. So with the second baseman decided to throw it to third base. So Gladney's safe at first on a fielder's choice. And Thornhill is around to third base. So with two outs, we have runners on first and third. And who's coming up to bat? Who we have here? We have Lance Reed up to bat, and he fouls it over the concession stand. With two outs, one strike, runners on first and third. Ball one. And there was a foul, high foul back behind us, strike two. One ball, two strikes. Two outs, two runners on. They're on first and third. There was ball two and a throw down to first, not in time. Ball hit hard, but down to the third base line, but it is foul. Still 2-2. There was ball three and uncontested. Gladney goes to second base. 3-2, two outs, runners on second and third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So at the end of 4 innings, Wellsville 12, Elsberry 0.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
So we have Alex Stewart up to bat for the top of the 5th inning. Pitch was in the dirt. Ball 1. There was a call strike. Ball 2. There's a strike. 2-2. Ball gets past him. That was ball 3. Full count on Alex Stewart. Foul ball. Remains. And there was a strikeout. Call strike 3. Brings up Cameron Huff with 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. A little bit of a wild pitch there. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hard hit ball right to second base, and he is out. Brings up Colin McCoy. Right field. He has walked twice in this game. Swing and a miss. Ball one. Strike. And a swing and a miss, strike three. So 3 up, 3 down in the top of the fifth for Wellsville. Score remains 12-0.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Here at People.
All right, here we are ready to start the bottom of the fifth inning. We have Stephen Bodecker up to bat. And a call, strike one. Ball one. Nice little cool breeze coming in now from down the first base line. Foul ball, strike two. And there was call, strike three. Brings up Jake Reimel with one out. There was ball one. Foul tip. Strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. 2-2 on Reimel. Hard hit foul ball back behind us. Remains 2-2. Three and two. Full count on Jake Reimel. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Score is 12-0 Wellsville. And Jake Reimel takes a walk. So with 1 out, Elsberry has a base runner on first. Garrick Hill up to bat. Ball hit down third base and couldn't get to us in the outfield. So Elsberry has runners on first and second with 1 out. Nicholas Stone up to bat now with runners on first and second, 1 out. He digs in, pitcher's ready. And Reimel was thrown out between second and third trying to steal. So with 2 outs, Nicholas Stone's up to bat. Runner on first. Foul tip straight back. Quick throw down to first base, but Hill is back in time. Meanwhile, there's 2 strikes on Nicholas Stone. High foul ball. Is it going to stay in? Nope, it's out. Remains no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's 3 outs. That finishes up 5 innings. And with the score of 12-0, that is the end of the game. All right. So, yeah, I've got people behind me saying it was a horrible game, and I can't disagree with that. Not much good to say about it. I will say that much like the last game that I was able to call, they were at least hitting the ball this time. There wasn't near as many strikeouts. And I don't know. Trying to think of something good to say. Can't really think of a whole lot here. in this People's Bank and Trust Company post-game show. So let's give them their due before I talk about the game a little bit.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right. Well, again, like I said, there's not a whole lot of good things to say about this. They were hitting the ball a little bit better, but we had a disastrous third inning. I think the 11 runs came in for Wellsville in the third inning. A lot of walks in that inning, hit by pitch, and then they did get another run, I believe, in the fourth inning, but the big damage was done in the third inning. So, again, without just beating a dead horse, there's not a whole lot to say, so let's look forward to tomorrow night. And let's see, who are we playing tomorrow night? I've forgotten. We're playing Missouri Military Academy here at 5 o'clock. So, until tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock, well, actually, I'll be on the air 4:30, 25 to 5, something like that. Until then, this is Kenny Masterson saying good night for the Indian Sports Network, and we will see you again tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.